MSNBC's morning hoe, Mika Brzezinski, and New York Democrat Joe Scarborough are down there, or down here, over there from where I'm at here in Live Oak, polluting Pensacola's beach before the oil slick gets there. Now let's get something straight right off the bat. I'm Joseph Mowry from Live Oak, Florida. I fear no one. Joe Scarborough, you are a Democrat. You are not a Floridian. You live in New York City, where you are most comfortable surrounded by millions of Democrats. Go home, girly boy. You're not needed here. Real men will clean that oil. Let's get that straight, Democrat. You are Obama's cleanup machine. You try to clean up the nasty slick that he leaves on this country every day. The morning hoe, the blonde bimbo Brzezinski, with oily roots in her disgusting fake bleached blonde hair, had the gall to go barefooted on that Florida beach, pristine beach. Well, it wasn't really pristine, but those big clod-hopping feet with the nasty nail fungus and all kinds of bacteria, barefoot, jumping off of those nasty clodhoppers, polluting that beach ahead of the oil slick. Go home, Brzezinski. You know, when you see a woman with feet that big, you automatically know she's got a big head. And look at Brzezinski's head. They have to have special wide-angle cameras in order to get her image on that toilet MSNBC. Now, where did this fungus come from? Well, it's pretty easy to figure out. In the mid-'70s, when I was over there stationed in the Berlin Brigade, like real men, Scarborough, holding back the communist red tide, dealing with Soviet soldiers sometimes on a daily basis. Excuse me. Brzezinski's father and Jimmy Carter would sit together in the Oval Office, barefooted, rubbing their feet together. Mika Brzezinski's father, in Jimmy Carter's cabinet, her father, an anti-Semite, would rub feet together with Jimmy Carter, and they exchanged fungus. In the process, of course, the bleached blonde with the dark, oily root bimbo, Mika, rubbed feet with her father, extremely large feet, and probably this is where some of this fungus that's on those feet came from. You remember the movie The Swimmer, which is actually a movie based after a very important piece of literature, The Swimmer, when who played the swimmer? Burt Lancaster was trying to get into that public pool, and you had the old manager of the pool there. Let me see those feet. Let me see those feet. And he made old Burt Lancaster put them old feet and show him some dirty, filthy feet. Go to the shower and wash those feet. Now, Mika, did you wash those clodhoppers, those giant, nasty-looking, nasty, bacteria-infested feet before you polluted Florida Beach? No. Go home, Brzezinski. Go back to where you're comfortable. We don't need you here. Take the Democrat Chris with you. Chris would be at home in New York City surrounded by millions of other Democrats. Just like you, Scarborough. You, Scarborough, are a pathetic hypocrite. Even you admit you're a closet Democrat, but I say you're just a full-fledged Democrat. MSNBC, the sewer, gutter sewer of television, of cable TV, needs to pack up your stuff and go back where you're comfortable, where people love you. That is New York City. That is a bunch of unintelligent Democrats. And that old black guy, that old black man from South Carolina, I can't remember his name. He is a Democrat. He is your typical Democrat. He is running for Senate. You need to get behind him because he is what the majority of Democrats are. He has busted that myth, that lie that people like Brzezinski like to talk about, that Democrats are more intelligent than Republicans. No. He is the face of a Democrat. Go home, Scarborough. You Democrat. Go home, Brzezinski. I do not like to look at those clodhoppers on my Florida beaches. Obama is going to allow it to be ruined anyway, which makes Rahm Emanuel proud. But at least save us, spare us, and go home. Scarborough, you're no Floridian. You are a New York City Democrat. That's where you eat, sleep, breathe, love. You are a Democrat. Go home. Real men will take care of this situation. Not Obama, not Scarborough, and not the oily, dark-haired, bleached, blonde bimbo, morning hoe, Mika Brzezinski. Brzezinski, what you can do to help the situation with those clodhoppers and that nasty bacteria-infested feet is take some Starbucks coffee. Don't scald yourself. Get it to the right temperature. Soak your feet in that Starbucks coffee. And, buddy, that will kill almost any fungus. Go home, Brzezinski. Go home to Democrat land.